A day of ag information featuring our local farm broadcaster to be in the know.
Your information station, WTIM.
And it is time now for our WTIM morning show. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better at Landmark. This is the WTIM Pana morning show, brought to you by our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, Your Pana Save a Lot, Whiskey Bill's Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited. On the phone line, we have Adam Metzger, principal at Pana Elementary School. Principal Metzger, how are you today?
Hey, doing wonderful. How are you?
Doing well, and thanks for taking the time for us here. I know you're busy. It's a Tuesday on a school week right here, but I hope you're fighting right through over there. How have the first couple of weeks of New Pana Elementary School been going?
Oh, it's been great. So, there's a lot of planning that went into it, kind of to make those first couple days, first couple weeks smooth. And, for the most part, that's occurred. Good. And some of those areas that maybe need some fine tuning or needed some adjustment that we didn't quite know about, I feel like we've made those. So
cool.
It's been awesome. That's
really great. I want to just bring us back a little bit to that open house over at the New Pana Elementary School. You had, of course, lots of new students, lots of parents, and a lot of community members just wanting to see what was going on. Beautiful night. It was a really, really memorable one. Take us through it. How did the public respond to the new building?
Yeah, so I just want to say the night before the community open house was the Meet the Teacher night, and we had about 95% attendance with our students, families, so that was incredible. Yeah. It also helped us kind of figure out, that is where that classroom is, because nobody knew where any place was. Yeah. So it was good before day one. But people were just mesmerized, right, by the new building.
Yeah.
Then that next evening was the community open house, and we had the dedication and ribbon cutting. But before that, the community members were able to get here a little bit early, and we had student-led tours. So there were 8 fifth-grade students, along with a few staff members that helped give tours of the building. Community members were able to, see all different parts of the building. And one of my favorite parts was that, we had multiple people that had walkers or wheelchairs, and, they were able to ride the elevator up and still see all the spots we wanted them to see, just with the accessibility feature as well. Then at 6 o'clock, right, we had the dedication, the ribbon cutting. We had a few people speak. We had past board members. We had, current board members. We had, the district administrator, Jesse Miller. We had all sorts of people there. It was just a great evening to kind of kickstart this year.
That's just an amazing night. I was lucky enough to be able to attend that. And we tried for weeks on this morning show to convey just how exciting and just how modern this building was going to be. I was absolutely blown away, Principal Metzger. Starting with cafeteria. There's booths in the cafeteria for these elementary school students. I mean, just little fun things like that. Giant windows, of course, the color schemes. It's just a lot of things to enjoy at Pana Elementary. What's been something that's risen to the top for you? One of your most favorite things about the building?
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned booths. This morning was one of the first times we've let the students use the booths, Sweet. Right? We were kind of dangling that carrot for a while. And they had to figure out that, hey, my buddy on the inside is done. I'm on the outside. I've got to get out of my booth, right? If you've never used the booth much, they'd love it. Every kid wants to be in the booth. They want to pile in 10 deep. Oh. We can't do that, but the booths are definitely an attraction, which is funny because you think about this school as a whole and everything that's in it, but the booths in the lunchroom are super favorite.
It turns out to be the incentive form right there, and I can see how exciting that would be. And they're learning some restaurant etiquette right there. It's very important to know. This is really awesome.
Waiting on me to come by and take their order, though. I think that they're hoping for that in the future.
Not full service cafeteria right there. You're still gonna have to go up and get it yourself. But that is awesome. Talk to me about the classrooms themselves. We got to see some teachers on the community open house night there. They seemed super excited. How have they been enjoying their classrooms?
Yeah, it's been fun to see each teacher put a different spin on their space. Yeah. So, the spaces are great for student learning. Table wise, we have storage. We were fortunate that the district leaders decided to add a little bit of extra cabinet storage, and I think that's been a great addition for staff. Pre-K through second have sinks in their rooms, which are useful. I think we previously talked about spills or
Yeah.
you get something on your hand or whatnot. So those are great. But then just with the learning, I mean, every classroom has those smart TVs, which I see that, using. We have a new math curriculum this year, and we have, that on the smart TVs. We have group expectations on the smart TVs. Just some of those beginning of the week and then beginning of the year, how do groups function? Like those activities have been going on, and they're just utilizing the space, kind of learning the space as well.
Yeah, the rooms, the buildings, so well equipped. As the attention to detail. You mentioned storage. You mentioned sinks. I was taking note of just the giant windows and just how nice it was to actually be in the building. It's a place that you want to learn. How much went into the design aspect of this whole building?
Yeah, so I was not directly involved with a lot of that, but there are people that are hired and they do that for their job. Schools, right? And so kind of picking the best things out of other schools out there.
Yeah.
I think one of the main things they did, fine tuning that to kind of fit our needs here in Pana. So, it is cool. Those windows, right? And able to have some different vinyl or, the lighting in general is welcoming. It's vibrant. It's a place that you want to be at.
Yeah, the curb appeal and the flow inside the building. It's all really impressive, and very happy that the students in Pana, the elementary school students in Pana, have such nice things to look forward to there. You talked about some areas for fine tuning right there. What were some of those that popped up?
Yeah, I think just making a couple adjustments on where certain rooms might be. Maybe some additional things we need in classrooms right after seeing some things, talking through, hey, how do we make this building safe and exciting? I think those conversations are had. Those are, necessary conversations, but it's a work in progress. We actually have a meeting this morning at 9, right, to go over a couple other things. And, the building's done and we're in it, but how can we continue to make it better? And I think that's not just a week 2 thing. I think that's a, entire process thing.
Absolutely. And speaking of things places where we thought we might have some hangups there, how did arrival and dismissal go?
Oh man, it was great.
Good.
Day 1 was backed up, right? We didn't anticipate, I think, as many people that would be coming day 1. We threw everything we could at it to kind of expedite that process. That process, from the time we allowed students out of the vehicles until the time the last kid got in, was 33 minutes. We made some adjustments, and this morning it was 11.
Wow, that's great.
So when you're at Payne Elementary School and you're waiting in the morning, you're able to get, from the time we start dismissing kids to the time there is no line, is approximately 11 to 13 minutes.
Wow.
The last probably 3-4 days. So
that is huge.
Yeah, it's awesome. Dismissal, same thing. We've added a couple things in place. We've just been flooded with staff members volunteering, helping out. Parents have been amazing.
Wow.
Listening. They want to do it correctly, and they're asking great questions.
Yeah.
Hey, what should I do if I have these 2 kids or this or that? And it's really helped us out to make the process the best it can be.
Just everything you want to hear there to make these first few weeks smooth. And I'm happy that all the people that are participating, that need to participate, are actually going out and doing that. Final kind of thoughts here in this first half. Any weird school supply or water bottle messages you want to get out there? Is there any popular trends hitting Payne Elementary School this year?
Yeah, not really. I do have a note on my desk I'm sitting at today about, it seems funny, but to bring an extra jacket if you have one lying around, an extra change of clothes, and an extra pair of tennis shoes. Just a reminder that people can keep, or students can keep a pair of tennis shoes at school. I know a lot of times they want to wear like the Hey Dudes and the Crocs and that. We don't allow those at PE and recess just for safety reasons. But if they keep, like that old lawnmower pair, in my mind, here, they're more than welcome to do that.
Perfect. And good messages to get out there and finding out what's cropping up, what might be distracting students, and then definitely a change of clothes. You never know what's going to happen during an elementary school day. I spilled my thermos full of soup all over myself. Probably in the 4th grade. I was glad I had that the backup clothing set right there. So we're speaking with Principal Adam Metzger right now, principal at Pana Elementary School, learning all about their first few weeks in the brand new building. It's all been good words from him. We're going to learn much more when we come back here on our WTIM Pana Morning Show, brought to you by our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first. Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, your Pana Save a Lot, Whiskey Bill's Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited. We'll be right back here on WTIM, your information station.
Your information station, WTIM.
Hurry in to grab these hot deals this week at your locally owned Pana Save a Lot. Eric and Tim here with the deals.
USDA inspected boneless ribeye steak, $6.49 a pound.
Bone-in assorted pork chops, $1.69 a pound.
Red or green seedless grapes, $1.49 a pound.
USDA choice bottom round steaks, $4.99 a pound.
Bone-in center cut pork chops, $2.49 a pound.
12-ounce bags of garden salad mix, $1.29.
These prices are good through Tuesday, August 27th at your locally owned Pana Save a Lot.
Hope to see you soon.
Dinner time just got easier with Pizza Man of Pana. Enjoy great food that includes amazing pizza, tasty pasta, salad bar, and chili. On Monday nights, enjoy the spaghetti special with garlic bread and a side salad for $8. On Tuesday nights, come in for the lasagna special with garlic bread and a side salad for $9. On Wednesday nights, grab yourself an individual pizza and side salad for $9. Pizza Man of Pana is proud to be serving Pana and the surrounding areas with great Italian food since 1985.
Don't just live in comfort, live in advanced comfort. Blakely Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing in Taylorville can install a variable speed Bryant Evolution 26 air conditioner. The top-of-the-line Bryant systems are ultra-quiet, provide exceptional humidity control, and include a 10-year limited unit replacement warranty. To learn more about the Evolution 26 air conditioner, contact your local Bryant dealer. Blakely Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing at 824-4684. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Shop local first.
Think about what a huge impact local shopping has on our local economy when our money stays at home versus shopping via the internet or with the big box stores. Your dollars get turned over several times, benefiting our communities. The Miller Media Group and these local businesses encourage you to shop local first. Davis Family McDonald's, located in Taylorville, Pana, Shelbyville. I'm loving it. These local businesses and the Miller Media Group ask you to shop local first.
Shop local first. All across the area, shop here first.
The Christian County Economic Development Corporation is a not-for-profit organization whose mission is to promote the creation and retention of jobs and to increase the economic tax base through the development, establishment, and expansion of commerce and industry in the Christian County area. I'm Matt Hart, CCEDC's new Executive Director. I'm here to work with existing county employers as well as develop relationships towards creating new jobs in our county. Feel free to reach out to me, Matt Hart, by clicking our icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Computer Techniques, also known as CTI, is bringing fiber internet to local homes and businesses. For lag-free internet with speeds up to 1 gig, find out more by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Cousin Bill here from Illinois Paving. Hey, Christian County and surrounding area. Let us do your paving job, whether large or small this year. Find out how we can do your paving project by clicking on the icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
And welcome back into our WTIM Pana Morning Show, brought to you by our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, your Pana Save a Lot, Whiskey Bill's Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited. On the phone line, we've been speaking with Adam Metzger, principal at Pana Elementary School, learning all about the success of their first few weeks at the brand new building. Let's talk a little bit more about the inside of this building. Another thing that really impressed me, the library, Principal Metzger. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, library is an incredible space.
Yeah.
So In the library, to make it what you saw that evening took a lot of work. So we basically combined two libraries. We combined the Washington Library. We combined the Lincoln Library.
Wow.
Right. And you have some books that are the same in both. You have, right, books that have maybe been there a long while. So a lot of kids were able to get books at the end of last year, which was a great thing. But Miss Harlow and Mrs. Wright went through. I mean, they spent, I can't even tell you hours. Like, I can't quantify how many to make that transition. And then when they got here, they had them all boxed up and labeled, which was awesome, helped the process. And we got a new district librarian, Taylor Cawthorn. And one of her like passions is genreifying the library.
Wow.
And so I hadn't really been in a library that's been genreified. Basically, if you go in there and you say as a kid, I love animals, boom, I walk right over here. It's genreified, right? I remember the Dewey Decimal System, right? I remember look my author, and then if I want another sports book, right? I Matt Christopher, I know him, but I don't know anybody else. Well, here I just walk right over to this shelf. I think it's gonna, improve, the excitement of the library, and the usability of the library for a kid. I've already seen some kids talking, hey, did you know that all those graphic novels are in one place? Did you know that? Which is cool, right? And but it doesn't happen without just a ton of work from those three. So I'm grateful for that because it's an amazing space.
Yeah, gosh, I can't imagine the time that went into genreifying that library for just to start right there. And then I didn't consider Washington and Lincoln Elementary School. They both have their own libraries. You got to get all that content into one library. So gosh, all the diligent work there, and it's being appreciated by the students already. And it'd probably make me read a little bit more, making these books easier to find. I'm sure that's kind of the thought process there, Principal Metzger. But I appreciate you working that in with us, and like glass, kind of glass windowy library, again, staying on that modern theme there.
Yes, for sure. And I know the librarians got caught up reading some of the books while they were genreifying. They're
It'll happen.
To sit here and read. I haven't seen this book in forever, so that's cool too.
Just really awesome, and I'm glad that the library is they're being directed very well over there at Pana Elementary School. And we only have a little bit of time left here, Principal Metzger, but the unsung heroes that we got to thank here with the custodial staff here. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, it's been amazing. The custodial staff, all their work to make this building shine. They're moving over things all summer, working almost in 3 buildings at once. Just the things that they're doing day in and day out and navigating, right? Like, what do we do to get this out of this carpet? And we have this new gym floor, or what needs to take this stain off? And they're spending countless hours doing that. They are spray painting bike racks. They are, doing whatever it takes for the students and staff here. And that's Bridget Behringer, Karina Smith, Caleb Brown, and Linda Coons, and they've been amazing, and I just greatly appreciate them.
Wow, all those little aspects that just need to be done to make the school function that much better, and we thank all those on the custodial staff there. Principal Metzger, we are out of time. You got to get over to that meeting because it is a school day, so thank you so much for taking the time being here with us today.
It is. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. That was Principal Adam Metzger, principal at Pana Elementary School, here on our WTIM Pana Morning Show. It's brought to you by our title sponsor, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, along with Pizza Man, Noren's Hardware, your Pana Save-A-Lot, Whiskey Bills, Saloon and Liquor Emporium, the City of Pana, and Locked and Loaded Limited. We've also been live streaming here. Thanks so much to those stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. We stream live on Facebook at Taylorville Daily News and on YouTube at WTIM TV. Yes, we did have to let Principal Adam Metzger off the phone line just a little bit early there, and I told him, you got to get to that meeting. We'll cover some time for you on the air here, but it was really, really great speaking with him and all the success Pana Elementary School has been finding. Gosh, if you ever get a chance to drive by that building, you are going to be very surprised and very happy with all the updates that town is being seen right now. This has been the WTIM Pana Morning Show right here on WTIM, your information station.
The Big 870 WTIM Assumption Taylorville, 96.1 W241 CF Taylorville, 107.5 W298 CD Shelbyville, 107.9 W300 EH Payne and Nokomis.
It's the Israeli military to the rescue. The Israelis say they have rescued one of the scores of hostages taken captive by Hamas during the